Hey there everybody, Mystery Wheel Gunner back here with you again. Thank you for stopping by. If you've been watching my channel for a little while, first of all, thank you. Second of all, you've probably already seen my python. No, not that python. Yes, this python. Now, I've upgraded my python some while ago with these target style grips, but I didn't do a video on it. So that's what this video is about, changing, or in some cases, depending on your preferences, upgrading your python grips. Now, the current python, the 2020 python, that's the one I've got, comes with Altamont grips. All right, Altamont Co. is the current OEM supplier. And you know what? They look pretty good. I'm talking about the polished stainless steel. There is a lower cost python. It's still the same python. It's just, it has a bead blasted finish instead of the high polish, and it comes with rubber grips. Not sure who makes the rubber grips. I've heard Hogue, I've heard Pachmayr, not sure who. But anyway, if you get the shiny python, the pretty python, it comes with the wood grips from Altamont. These are a laminate grip. Nothing wrong with laminated wood. It looks good. And I've never heard of laminated wood becoming delaminated. It's good, it's strong. It's been used for a while. It's got checkering and the medallions. So there's really nothing wrong with these grips. The gun is also pretty heavy. It's got the full underlug, and it's .357 Magnum. So the recoil is not as bad as, let's say, .44 Magnum. And I'm making a note of that because the current stock, the current OEMs, yeah, they have that thing I really don't like. It gets really thin at the top there. See how little material there is? If this was a .44 Magnum, I'd probably be hating these grips. .357, these are tolerable. All right, they're not horrible, at least to me. Some people love the thin top grips. I do not. Anyway, nothing wrong with these, but I did want target grips. All right, and keep in mind the OEMs are not a reproduction of the originals, and the target grips I'm about to put on here, these are not reproductions of the originals either. If you want reproduction grips, you got to go elsewhere. Anyway, let's get started here. It's pretty simple. Oh, and also, according to Colt, this is Colt's claim. Colt claims that any grips made for the original Python, the 1955 Python, will also work on the new generation, the 2020 Python. So according to Colt, a Python grip is just that, a Python grip. You don't need to worry about which generation. Again, this is their claim. All right, if you find some Python grips that are not cross-compatible across all generations, well, you know, take that up with Colt or something. I'm just repeating what they've said. So there's one screw holding it in. And they're going to be kind of snug. Do not pry the grips off with a screwdriver or anything. You're just going to have to do the old hand tap thing. They can be really snug. Oh boy. Wow, these are super snug. I don't remember them being this snug. All right, here we go. The old slap technique. Oh, if you find that my OEM grips, sorry, didn't do the safety check. Safety checked. If you find that my OEM grips are kind of shinier than regular OEM grips, that's because I took some True Oil and glossed it up a bit. Oh, and I'm failing here. Wow, I don't remember these grips being this tight. And the slap technique ain't working. Oh, gotta love it when the camera's rolling and you're failing.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
All right, hang on a second. I have to bring in another implement. All right, here we go. I've got a rubber grip. Keyword rubber. This is soft. This is actually another Hogue grip. All I'm going to do is I'm going to strike a glancing blow right here in the lower half of this grip. And right there, it's already coming apart. I can now get my fingernail in there. Might need another glancing blow or two. There we go. Now I can get a fingernail in there. Wow, you're really tight. Maybe it'll work on the other half. There we go. Remember, use something soft like rubber and something light. Don't use a rubber mallet. That might mar it. There we go. Finally. Wow. Okay, before I take that out, note there are 3 pins. All right, 2 are right on the wood, and well, this one is in the wood as well. But this one pin here also goes through the frame. So you got 3 pins to worry about and keep track of so you don't lose them. There we go. So the 2 that are there, those go with the grip. Put those back together. Tighten the screw. There we go. All right. The grip that goes through the frame, it is loose. So it's not like a roll pin that you punch in, it'll just slip right out. This stays with the gun. Make sure you don't lose that. All right, time for the grips by Culina. There it is. You can see I ordered these some time ago, 2021. Wow, how time flies. These are, I ordered these some time ago. I believe these are royal walnut. And it's got the gloss finish on there, just the way I like. You can specify medallions or not, so you can have them naked, as they say, but I like medallions. Yeah, that's right. I like the bling on my grips, so I like them gloss. Got the medallions. Alrighty. Now these won't have the extra 2 pins, or you won't need the extra 2 pins. The only locator pin you'll need is that one, the one that stays in the frame. Now these are designed to be a bit tight, so that's normal if you gotta press them in there. That's how they are made, and I'm not doing a good job here. Gotta make sure that pin, see that hole right there? That's where the pin has to go through. Might be easier if I just put the grip in first. It will line up in the frame. And then put the pin in. There we go. That's working a lot better. Then just press it in. Tighten it down. Oh, I just wanted to show you, for those of you who got scared that I'm hitting it with the soft rubber, yeah, it doesn't mar it. Again, use something light with rubber. The rubber will provide that friction on impact to help separate it. And if it's something light like this, it's not going to mar it up. Now, if you use one of them hammers, those rubber mallet hammers, yeah, that might damage your grip. But something like this, nah, not a big deal. Okay. Tighten this down. So there we go. They fit nice and tight. There is no wibble wobble. And check it out. This is why I love these Target style grips. See that palm swell, the Coke bottle shape? Yeah. This is why I like the smooth grips if it's a Target style. Because in my opinion, the palm swell pretty much does the job of the checkering. The checkering gives you that that friction, gives you a better grip, but in my opinion, that palm swell locks into that recess in your palm, and I don't see a need for checkering if you got the palm swell. That's just me. All right, if you want checkering with the palm swell, you know, and if you want Culina grips, just write into them and ask them, hey, you know, can I get checkering with the Coke bottle palm swell? If you want both. So as you can see, the originals or the OEM grips do not have the palm swell. They don't have the Coke bottle shape, and I don't think the original Python grips had a palm swell either. I'm not saying they're bad. Just stating a fact. I don't think the original grips had a palm swell. So much fatter grips, which I like. A lot more material up here, as you can see. See how thin these are? And again, it's not a bad thing if they're thin. It's just I don't like it. Nice fat target grips. These are very similar to the Coke bottle or target style grips on the Smith & Wessons. They're a little bit different. Obviously, it's a different grip frame, but very similar, very familiar, very comfortable. Man, I can shoot this thing all day with these grips on there. Plus the weight of the gun, plus 357 Magnum. Really doesn't recoil that hard. This is a very comfortable gun to shoot, especially with these grips. All right, so there we go. Upgrading the grips on a Python, making it, in my opinion, even prettier. Alrighty, hey, thanks for watching. Catch you all next time. Okay, just a little post-edit here. Because of the lighting conditions here and the shadowing, it looks like there is a panel gap issue, and there isn't one. Let me bring in some harsh lighting, and as you can see, yeah, there are no panel gaps. There are no fitment issues, as you can see. Yeah, the gaps, there are no gaps. They fit nice and tight. It's just, see that? When I take the harsh light away, all of a sudden, with the shadowing, it looks like there's a gap there, but there isn't.